Hello everyone, Renu here. Welcome to my channel. On my channel, I create lots of videos related to husband-wife relationships, how you can create a blissful, loving, joyful marital experience together, and how you can transform your life and become the next level version of you. I teach all that through my videos, one way or other. In today's video, I'm going to talk about should you share your financial information, your all the personal information, your personal email accounts, and all that to your husband, and should you add him to your bank accounts when you get married to him? Should you do that? I will discuss all that and express my views and my suggestions. But before I get into that, I want to share my story. To give you some idea, the perspective. So, 17 years ago, I got married to my husband in a completely arranged marriage setup. So, when I got married to him, I was a student at that time and full time student, and part time, I was working as a research assistant. And my husband, he had completed his education and he was in full time job. So the moment we got married, he added me into his credit cards, his debit cards, and into his bank accounts. And within a week, we got married. I had all his credit cards and debit cards, and I had his email accounts information. I knew his passwords. He told me everything. He knew my passwords too, but I was earning very little at that time. But he added me whatever he was earning, whatever his income was, money he had. He added me into everything. Now that was 17 years ago, but fast forwarding to today's world, in today's situation, things are very different now. Either you are getting married arranged marriage, or you are through a love marriage setup, whatever way you are getting married. There is so much chaos happening in marriages. We hear so many horror stories like crazy divorces that are happening within 6 months, 1 year of marriages, and then girls. There are so many girls out there, predators, girls who are just ripping the guys of the money, and so many crazy stories you are hearing in today's world. And the same is going for the men also. There are some predators men out there who just marry the girl and walk away with the money and all that. All those stories are there, but still there are successful marriages happening. There are still successful relationships for the lifetime are being established. So if we rule out all those exceptions that are happening, which should not be, which are no more exception, because so many cases that are happening like that. But still, because my channel is all about positivity into the relationship, how you can save a married life by making few changes here and there. It's all about that. This is what I talk, how you can transform your life, because it is not just going to save your marriage, it's going to save many things. Like it's going to bring new experience into your financial life, into your career, into your other things, other areas of your life, into your physical. Because uh, one divorce happens, and it has such a big impact on one relationship fails. It's such a big impact on no, on a person as a whole, on both parties. uh, it's a one big huge thing, because you will be suffering physically, emotionally, mentally, uh, financially. In every way you will be suffering. So there is a lot of pain that person has to go through the divorces. And divorces are happening just some stupid reasons, some petty issues that people, just because of egos, they make it a big issue, and they just sadly they make the decision that they want to separate. Although those marriages could be saved very easily, very easily they could be saved, but that happened. So now a girl, when she is getting married to the guy, doesn't matter if she knows him from last 5 years, 10 years, or she knows him just like me, a couple weeks or couple months, and she's getting married into a through an arranged marriage setup, whatever the way. But if the girl is earning, and if she is thinking that once I get married to him, should I add him or not? But first thing I would say is, the true gentlemen, they exist today also. It's not like that the boys who they are there who want to get married, they want to take the responsibility of the girl as a whole. Now the problem itself is with the women also, because women are earning a lot, and they have like their egos are uh, skyrocketing, because they think before the marriage they will talk, oh, we will do the 50-50. I will take care of the 50% of the expenses, and you take care of the 50% of the expenses. Why? Why? Men are made, if you see evolutionary historically, if you go into the history, go into the evolution studies, and you see all that, men, this is their role. Men role is to be a provider, to be a protector. They are here to take care of their wives. When they get married, they want to provide the woman. They want to take the at least the basic necessities like food, shelter, home, all these things they want to provide to their wife, and then wife is coming with that ego. No, why should I take from him? I should be. I would suggest to the all the women out there who are getting married, when the man is offering to become the provider, take that, give him that pride. He takes this as a pride when he's taking care of his wife, when he taking care of all those needs. And yes, you are earning good. You are the that boss lady in your career. But the moment when you become wife, the moment you enter the home, you are his wife. So the ego you keep carrying with, oh, I am financially independent, I am earning this much money, keep that aside. Just subdue your ego a little bit and become little bit, bring little bit of humility into the relationship, because it's going to pay a lot, a big dividends. Because when you together will come in a relationship with that, you will develop that faith and trust in the relationship, it's going to pay multifolds. I tell you, you will together experience a beautiful life together. You will together create a big success together, which separately you can, but one and they always say one and one is 11, not two, right? So it goes very well in our relationships. I would suggest come into the marriage with that trust, with that faith, which you will develop over the period of time. It just will not come like that, but bring that trust and faith that this is going to work no matter what. I'm going to get this married work because I'm getting into this relationship. We will work it out together. There might be differences, and this is very common thing. We will figure it out. We will figure it out everything. For the rest of our life, we'll spend it together. With that trust, you should come to marriage. You both can do one thing together. You can create one joint account where you put some money out there so that you both can take care of all the expenses, home, and other things together. If in the very beginning of your marriage, if you think like, uh, this is something which is bothering you, so do that, have one joint account together and keep your accounts separate. As the time passes, 1 year, 6 months, 2 years, you can build everything together, you can bring everything together, or uh, have it separate the way you want. But most important thing is here is to have the faith on each other, have the trust on each other, have the trust on the marriage that you, and have the trust on yourself that you are going to make it work. There is so much information about everything available, but nobody is teaching how to become a wife, which is a life skill. Nobody is teaching that. So you have to listen to, that's why I say self development is so important. Even when you are already in the marriage, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, does not matter, or you are just entering into the marriage, self development is very important, because you start sitting with your own self, and intuition you have within you start to listen to that intuition. The only thing I'm trying to teach through all these videos or the digital courses which I'm now creating, and one of them I have already created, I will put that link into the description box. Blissfully Married, that's the one course I have created, and I'm creating another course, how to be becoming his wife. That is work in progress. That will, when it will come, I will let you guys know. But the whole purpose of all this thing is to connect you with yourself. That's what I want, because once you are connected with your own self, you will be able to go through, you will be able to navigate through all those bumps, all those tiny roads, whatever the on the road of the marriage you go through, all the bumps that come, all the setbacks that come, you will be able to navigate those successfully. You will be able to navigate those through by your own self, not by the help of anybody else. When you are just about to get married, think about it, how you feel about the guy. If you are feeling little uncomfortable, talk with him. How he observe what he is doing. Is he adding you into his financial, all those things? He should be, he must be, because he is the gentleman love providing to their wives. And if he is offering that, take that with all the open heart. Don't bring your ego into it. And if you are hesitant, if you are reluctant to add him into your account, then take some time, at least create one joint together account together. That is, I will highly suggest, you should have your own separate account if you want, but have one joint together account together with him. That is something I will highly recommend, because together only you are going to experience that life. Finance is just one area. All different areas of your life, you are going to have that experience, the wonderful experience the marriage, the bliss of the marriage brings. You are going to experience that together. So why to have that separately, right? So that's it for today's video. Let me know what you think about it, what your experiences are, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Love you. Bye bye.